Hello, intuitive souls. This is Rachel Sawani with Intuitive Soul Rising, and I am here today to do a energy forecast for the month of April 2021. We are a few days into April now. It is April 6th as I'm filming this, and I typically do this forecast inviting an archangel to step forward who would like to provide the forecast for the month. I typically do this on my page, Intuitive Soul Rising, which is a blog where I post channeled messages. And I usually do this in the form of automatic writing, but today I thought it would be fun to produce a video and just bring the archangel in who would like to step forward. Like last week, I asked who wanted to do the forecast for April, and I very clearly heard Archangel Zadkiel wanted to step forward. Archangel Zadkiel is the keeper of the violet ray, so he works in close association with the violet flame, which was the topic of my last video, who I channeled Saint Germain to talk about that. So if you're interested in learning more about the violet flame and how to work with the violet ray, please check that video out. I'll leave a link to it at the bottom of this video. And also for those who may not be familiar with Archangel Zadkiel, he is known for helping people work through fears, transmuting of lower vibrational frequencies. And I also did a Q&A with him where I asked him some basic questions, what his purpose for humanity is, how he is helping us at this time, and what he is most known for, or what his area of expertise is. So if you're interested in learning more about his purpose and role for humanity and as an archangel, you can check out my blog, Intuitive Soul Rising, to see the posted Q&A message that came through. And so I don't want to take too much time up in this video today. I would like to just get right to it. I'm going to bring him in now. And if you're interested in sensing his energy, you can call him forward also. As an archangel, his energy comes in high vibrational and expansive. I typically feel most of the archangels step forward behind me, and almost as if they give me a light hug, wrapping their wings around my sides. But Archangel Zadkiel today, I'm feeling him mostly in my crown chakra. So there's a lot of tingling going on the top of my head. And so I'm just going to tune into him and see what he would like to say about the month of April and the energies that are going on within the collective and individually. What is it that we most need to know about, and what would be most helpful for us to understand and be aware of moving forward into the month of April? He's saying yes. Hello, dear ones. It is true, I have been waiting patiently to provide this message for you about the energy forecast in April, the month you are currently in. Moving forward in the collective, on a larger scale, there will be greater shifts in energy and energetic frequencies, uplifting and raising in consciousness. Overcoming and learning how to overcome fear-based mentalities and beliefs is a theme for this upcoming month. And it is wise for you all to pay attention to how this theme presents itself in your lives, in your individual lives. What fears are coming up for you at this time, dear ones? Acknowledge them, for they are wanting to be validated and heard and seen and felt and understood. For fear is but an illusion, but the feelings associated with fear-based beliefs are very real. And they are easily sensed and picked up on by the collective at this time. There is a lot of anxiety, uncertainty, misunderstanding around what is happening globally when it comes to COVID and the narrative that is being produced by your mass media. The outlook seems hopeful in one sense, but grim in another, as there's still much promoting going on of a fear-based belief around the virus itself and the trouble it can cause one's health and one's livelihood. And so I am not here to dwell on these matters, just to draw your awareness to what is going on a collective scale, dear ones. With this narrative of the virus and the felt repercussions through the collective, many people are being shaken up to their core and are being asked to look within for truth, for light and awareness as to what feels energetically correct for them when it comes to getting a vaccine or not getting a vaccine, wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. These are all questions that many are pondering at this time. What is real and what is truth? What is exaggerated and what is realistic or reality? What is fear-based, or what is a fear-based way of thinking or perceiving something, and how can one raise their frequency while still living in alignment with what feels safe energetically and for the purposes of protecting and preserving their health and the health of their loved ones? These are all important questions at this time, dear ones, and there are no right or wrong answers. The answers lie within your heart and what feels most energetically in alignment with what your soul and your higher self are telling you to do. So we, the archangels in the angelic realm, are simply asking you to use your own discernment and intuitive powers to help create and manifest that reality which you desire to live in, the world you desire to live in as free, sovereign beings with a connection to the divine source creator and with the power to create and manifest any world condition you desire to see. With the waves of ascension helping you to raise your frequency and release all fears blocking your path, you will find it easier to tune out the negative forces or sources of information that are flooding your internet and local television or television stations and airwaves, radio airwaves. There are many out there who do not wish to see humanity ascend to the level that has been prophesied. However, it is your duty as light workers to honor your truth, to speak your truth, and to know with full divine faith that Mother, Father, God, Source, the universe, however you feel most comfortable referring this universal energy, source as, and consciousness as, you will find that when you seek to align with the divine will of God and you set this as your intention, your heart-based intention, you will be led and guided to the path that is most freeing and liberating for your soul to experience itself in human form on earth at this time. For this is what the purpose ultimately is of all of these questions, of all of these predicaments you are currently facing. All of these challenges and tribulations are simply there to help emphasize and shine a light of awareness on the areas of your life that need rearranging, much like you would rearrange furniture in your house. When the energy starts to feel stagnant and trapped and stale, you want to free that energy to move more fluidly and effortlessly. This is how we wish you to see yourselves, dear ones, as free beings of light who are here to gift your powers, share your talents, your unique perspectives with others in a loving, kind, and compassionate way, in a way that honors the truth in you and the truth in others, that you are all divine beings of light and love, that nobody in truth is separate from God, and that you all have the power to create and manifest anything you desire, as long as you come from a place of love. There is much I could say on this topic, dear ones. There is much I could elaborate on, but for the sake of being brief, that is all I will say. You can expect more videos from this dear one, he's pointing to me, in the future on ways to align your energy body that supports healing and growth in higher forms of self-activation and understanding of how the body works, how the immune system works, and how all parts harmoniously work together to provide a solid foundation for good health and inner happiness and well-being within all cells. For now, I will leave you with a few tips that you can use to better enhance and adjust to the frequencies and energies and chaotic energies that you may be sensing from the collective and also the frequencies of light that you may be experiencing coming in at this time. My tips are the following. 1, get lots of rest when needed. 2, let go of any fears, doubts, or insecurities that are holding you back from speaking your truth. If you need support in this, find support. You can always ask your team, your divine team, for guidance. But if you need to go to outside help, a mentor, a role model, a source of inspiration, or a community and group of like-minded souls who are high vibrational and supporting of your endeavors and your way of being, we highly recommend this at this time. Now is the time to bind together with those who know the truth and are living their truth. You will find inspiration in others, you will find support, and you will find inner strength to continue walking your path and shining your light despite what criticism or judgment or discerning eyes you may be experiencing in your personal lives. Number 3, we ask that you continue to eat as healthy of a diet and as high vibrational of a diet as possible. We understand some of you do not always have the proper access to these types of high nutritionally dense foods, which come in the form of plant-based nutrition primarily. But we encourage you to seek out, as much as possible, new ways to incorporate healthier eating choices. For this is going to help your body adjust to the frequencies coming in and help your body to stay in alignment with how it wants to organically be and how in the right types of food it needs to feel nourished inside and out. It is time to remember your body as a loving servant that has its own inner wisdom and truth, to be honored and appreciated and respected. And that brings me to my final and tip, and that would be number 4, to have an attitude of gratitude when it comes to your body, especially during these times of high intense ascension waves. There's much going on internally, many adjustments being made, and it is often necessary to rest or to slow down your pace sometimes more than what you are typically conditioned or programmed to believe that what is considered normal. Do not fear these changes in your body. Simply allow them to happen, and taking in the message that these changes are showing you. There may be more than one message, so don't necessarily associate every physical change to ascension, but understand that there is more going on behind the scenes than many are aware of. So if your body is telling you it needs something, whether that's a change in your diet due to an allergic reaction you might be having, or a change to your lifestyle, your work pace, your exercise habits, your sleep habits, or any other personal habits that may be impacting your body in a negative way, please honor your body. and understand that your body loves you and wants what's best for you and is always supporting you. No matter how you treat it, it is always giving you back love as much as it is capable of. And so, dear ones, that is all for today. Those are my tips. And that is my energetic forecast for the month of April 2021. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you all the most beautiful, abundant, and fulfilling experiences, human experiences possible. Fill your joy, or take the time to fill your hearts with joy, peace, and love as often as you can. Walk and stand tall in your truth and your light, knowing you are doing the greatest service for humanity at this time, and that we in the angelic realm support you, love you, and will continue to guide and help you in any way that you need. Just call on us. This is Archangel Zadkiel, stepping away for now. Remember, all is love. There is no fear, but that which you believe in that creates the feeling and delusion of fear. Be at peace, dear ones. You are much loved. Well, thank you, Archangel Zadkiel. And thank you for allowing me to free flow and channel that directly without too many, well, actually without the need to interrupt what you were saying. Typically when I do automatic writing, that is how the messages come out. They free flow and I just simply type away. If there's errors in anything I've written when I'm reading it back, it will be corrected by the being who is transmitting that message forward. But this is my first time doing a video on just straight channeling the message as it came. So I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that was helpful in some way. A lot happening in the collective and on Earth right now. So yeah, if it did help you, or if you found that useful in any way, please like this video, share this video. I hope to continue to produce more content that is helpful to you all. And I really thank you all for your support and for being here to watch this today, wherever you are. Sending you much love. Thank you, and we will see you soon. Bye.